Next, we're going to deal with rate problems. And the key words for a rate problem are going to be each or per. Let's take a look at an example and see how we deal with rates. Zoe has a Zipcar membership option that charges a flat fee of $50 per month plus $8 for each hour that she rents a car. Zoe spent $306 during the month of October on Zipcar. For how many hours did she rent a car? This is a word problem, so we're still going to follow the strategies for word problems. We've read the problem. It gives us information about Zoe's Zipcar membership, and we're asked to find how many hours she rented the car for. When we write our let statement, because the unknown is the number of hours she rented the car for, that is going to be our let statement. Let the number of hours of car rental be X. Good. Now we need to write an equation that models the situation, but here we have multiple pieces of information we haven't used yet. There's the $50 per month fee, $8 for each hour, and $306 that she spent in total. Now I want to highlight a couple of important words here. Actually, a couple of phrases. Here, we're told that her membership charges $50 per month. That's a rate. $50 per month is a rate. Every month, she's charged $50. So if it's 3 months, we have to multiply 50 times 3. If it's 12 months, we have to multiply 50 times 12. When we have a rate like $50 per month, we have to multiply 50 times the number of months. Now there's another rate in here, $8 for each hour that she rents a car. The words per and each generally refer to rates. Here it's $8 for each hour. So if it was 4 hours, we'd have to multiply 8 times 4. If it was 10 hours, we'd have to multiply 8 times 10, etc. Okay, so we need to set up an equation that models the situation. We know that the total she spends is $306. So whatever money she puts in, it needs to add up to $306 in the end. And she's charged in 2 different ways. First, she's charged per month for the membership, and then she's charged per hour of the car rental. So let's look at those separately. The monthly charges are $50 per month. So it's going to be $50 per month. We need to multiply that by the number of months she used the car. Now here, we're told she spent $306 during the month of October. So in this case, we're looking at 1 month, so 50 gets multiplied by 1. Next, we need to look at the charges per hour. It's $8 for each hour. Well, we need to multiply that by the number of hours she rented the car for. And in this case, that's our unknown. We said that the number of hours would be X. So we're going to multiply 8 by X. And this gives us our equation. Basically, whenever we have a rate in a word problem, we need to take that rate and multiply it by the number of months or the number of hours or whatever is involved with that rate to get the total. It's $50 per month times 1 month in total. $8 per hour times X hours in total. This is a pattern you'll see with all of the rate problems, and there's more of them that you can look at the link below. But let's finish this one. We can simplify the left. 50 times 1 is 50, plus 8 times x we can write as 8x equals 306. And we want to get the variable term alone, so we've got to get rid of that 50. We can do that by subtracting 50 on both sides. This leaves us with 8x on the left. 306 minus 50 is 256. And then to get x alone, we divide both sides by 8. 256 divided by 8 is 32. So we end up with x equals 32. We go back up to our let statements that x is 32, which represents the number of hours of car rental. It asked for how many hours did she rent a car, so we say she rented a car for 32 hours. And that's our final answer. If we want to check that this is correct, we can go through and do the calculations to see if it really added up to $306. So we know she spent $50 for the October membership fee, and then she also spent $8 for each of the 32 hours, so that's going to be 8 times 32. Now we know that we multiply first, so 8 times 32 is 256, and 50 plus 256 is 306, which is exactly her total, so it all works out. Take a look at some of the linked videos below involving rates so that you can make sure you get good practice and you're solving these problems correctly.